If you have been doing ab workouts, cutting calories, eating clean, but your stomach still looks the same, your problem is not your workouts, it's your body fat percentage. And nobody on YouTube is telling you about that. Why you don't see slim waist and visible abs even if you train them? Here's the explanation. Abs visibility equals your body fat percentage, not how many abs exercises you're going to do. Abs are skeletal muscles. It's the same muscles as glutes and quads, for example. It grows when you train it and it will become more visible and they will stay hidden under the fat layer. So for example, when you train abs at the same time you have high body fat percentage, your abs won't be visible. I had the same problem. I had a lot of muscle, but at the same time I had a high body fat percentage, and that's exactly why I was very upset because my abs weren't showing even though I was training that very hard. The same with glutes, legs. You might train it very hard, go to the gym 5 times a week, but if you have high body fat percentage, it won't be visible. I hope it makes sense. So how do you feel it? Basically, pinch your stomach, and the layer that is there, it's subcutaneous fat. If it's thick, your abs won't be showing. If it's more thin, your abs and your slim waist, it will be showing. You might have very strong abs, very strong core, do exercises every single day, but still not see your abs. That's the thing. And your main question should be not how I make my waist slimmer and lose fat around my waist, but how I make my body fat percentage lower. So many women have this type of thinking that I can lose weight in just one body part, which is a big myth. This is why. Because you cannot reduce your weight only on one spot in your body, even if you train it. You might build some muscle, but you won't lose fat in only one body part. When you lose fat, you lose it in your whole body. And your fat loss happens with overall calorie deficit. So if you lose fat and weight, you lose it in the whole body, not only in one part like your waist or your belly. About the body fat percentage, let's take a look at this scheme. This is body fat percentage of women. I have around 18, maybe 16 to 18. Most women have visible abs from 18 to 22% of body fat, so it's quite fit. This is how you have slim waist. Even the definition of your abs, not maybe the abs exactly, but this core type of definition, if you know what I mean, you also will have on that body fat percentage. So now our question is how to reduce body fat percentage. First of all, it's weightlifting. Weightlifting for the whole body, not just for your belly or your waist. You need to increase lean muscle mass, so basically build your muscle, and it will increase your metabolic rate, which means that your body will burn more calories even at rest with no activity. So just by existing, by laying on your bed your whole day, your body will burn more calories just at rest, just because you have muscle. That's it. Because your muscle, they require a certain amount of calories and they require more calories than your fat. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn just by doing nothing, basically. Also, resistance training and weightlifting, lifting quite heavy weights from 8 to 12 reps until failure, it increases EPOC, means post-exercise oxygen consumption, which makes your body burn calories after your workout. It's gonna keep burning calories while it's still recovering after the workout. It will keep burning calories, maybe hours after you went to the gym and lifted weights. Second, how to decrease your body fat percentage is high protein diet. First of all, high protein diet keeps you full longer. So it reduces cravings during the day. You won't be as hungry, you won't be craving some sweets, and it will stabilize your blood sugar level. That's why you will have less cravings. Also, if you're trying to lose fat, it will prevent muscle loss, which is essential, as we were talking about it, for calories, for looking lean. Prevent muscle loss if you're trying to lose fat, and this is your main goal, and you're on a slight calorie deficit. And if you're eating high protein enough, it will prevent muscle loss during that time. So by eating high protein, you preserve muscle in your body, which leads to faster fat loss and looking toned and lean. And then at the end, having visible abs and slim waist. Third, it's lowering excess carbs. If you eating too much carbs, your insulin level spikes. Insulin's hormone that is responsible for fat storage. So if your insulin is high, your body in a fat storing mode. When your insulin high, for example, you ate a chocolate bar, your insulin spikes and it's quite high. At this moment, when you ate that chocolate bar, it takes these carbs from the chocolate bar and burns it instead of the fat in your body, if it makes sense. So when you constantly snacking some chocolate, some unhealthy foods and high carb food, this is what it's going to happen. Your insulin is going to raise. It won't be able to burn fat. It cannot burn fat and carbs at the same time. Insulin controls whether your body is going to burn fat or store it. When you have lower insulin, your insulin sensitivity gets higher. That means that your body will burn more fat during that time instead of carbs, instead of processing that. I don't tell that you should just completely cut out carbs. Add more complex carbs with some protein in it, like lentils, like oats, what can be quinoa, brown rice, some full grains, and it's gonna help your body to keep lean mass and burn fat at the same time a lot. And let's talk about the exercises. So many exercises, they target the wrong part of your body and of your waist. Let me break it down for you. I would absolutely recommend to avoid heavy lifting on your waist, especially on the sides of your waist with weights. These muscles are called oblique muscle, and when you train it, your waist becomes wider. It might make that definition between your chest and your hips less slim and more boxy. You don't want that for sure. So avoid these exercises like Russian twists with weights. It trains these oblique muscle here. You can feel it. You can find way better exercises for abs, for waist. Do Pilates exercises. I do usually just train my deep core muscle. It's called transverse abdominis. It's your deepest core muscle, which most of the exercises from Pilates will help you to activate and build. It's like a corset for your body, and it's the deepest core muscle, which improves your posture, which contributes to better core and stronger core muscle, which prevents a lot of injuries during weightlifting. It pulls the waist like inward like that and make it snatched. For me, and I believe for so many women, it will work way better than just working with heavy weights for your abs. Doing deep core Pilates exercises, and it's not useless. It's quite difficult, and when I do that, I get all shaky and my core it hurts like crazy, but the results are amazing. I'm training my abs only once a week, and just because I have low body fat percentage and I'm training my deep core muscle, that's why I have a visible abs. It's not about how many scrunches you can do or how strong is your abs, but actually focusing on lower body fat percentage and training your deep core muscle. Let's summarize. First of all, you can train your abs every single day and still not see it and still have fat around your belly, just because you have higher body fat percentage. You get flat stomach from actual fat loss, not from scrunches. Your waist and definition will come from deep core exercises, not necessarily from heavy weight training on your abs and belly. Heavy lifting, high protein, plus moderate complex carbs. The best approach you can take, which will lead you to visible abs, strong core muscle, and tight and slim waist. I tell you, this is the best formula for women. Try it out. It's gonna help you to build so much strength, confidence, and actually take a balanced and adequate approach to it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped and change something in your brain, the way of thinking about it. So it's not about how much I work out or run. It's all about body fat percentage. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope it was interesting. Watch this next video recommended to you to build your dream body and improve your confidence in yourself.